With us, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Freddie Peralta. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That's outside. And away we go here in Milwaukee. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Got him swinging. And there's one down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Kicks and fires. Swings through that.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third, Monasterio sends it across to first. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
So 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's too high. And that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Fastball for a strike. And that's down and away. Polanco off of first with 2 away. Late with the swing there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here in Milwaukee. And our pitcher in this game, Luis Castillo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
And here is Christian Yelich. pitch. Fought off foul. Castillo, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. And that's outside.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's too high, ball 4. And now it's William Contreras.
The catcher, William Contreras.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And here it comes. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Let's take a look at the lineup. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and an outfielder is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
Yelich dives back in. Man at first, one away. Two balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
And the pitch. And he takes a strike.
2-1.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
All over that one right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Willie Adames stands in. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals, misses off the plate, and the count is 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Two. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a pitch. Got him swinging for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Second inning set to go. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Fires over to Hoskins, and quickly 1 away in the second.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. And he hits a ground ball right side, and he handles it himself for the out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number 20. Luke.
And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Raley getting the start in left, hitting 7th in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. The wind of the pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
No score here in the second.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches. Two
down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count 1-2. And misses inside. 2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mariners go down quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at American Family Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Castillo back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching. But, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Yeah, there's the strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. 2-2 on the way. That's ripped. And this one could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Up
now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chourio. That's in there.
0-1.
Man at second. And a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
This is Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. At the belt and fires. And 1-2. Left-hand batter waits. This one popped up. Rojas under this one. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Andrew Monasterio.
Next for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. And delivers outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And he chases a high fastball there. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one just misses, and that's ball 3. Christian Yelich up next for the Brewers. Runner at second, 2 down. Righty delivers. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Here's the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Checks over to first, back safely. Swinging a foul straight back. Here comes a pitch to the right side. Fires over to first. That's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. On to the third inning. Now batting Mitch Haniger.
Right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Up and in, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. On the ground to first. He handles it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 4, Josh.
Here's Josh Rojas. And that one is inside.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
The M's down by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The wind to kick the pitch. Bounce to the right. Terang. Tosses to first. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras. And the right-hander back to work. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, He's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Kicks and deals. In the air to left center. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
The right fielder, number 10.
Sal Frelick now at the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That clips a corner. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 2.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mariners nothing. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. That one inside. 1-0. And that clips the inside corner.
21.
And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
That big curve inside. It's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Back to work. 3-2 now. Got it by him for the K.
That was a really nice pitch call for that put-away slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at-bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and fight off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. Kicks and fires. Strike on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. The Brewers up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And strike 2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
To the right side. Whips it to first. And that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Struck out swinging his first time. Very high with that one. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Just missed. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Righty to the plate. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Willie Adames.
Willie Adames.
And a pitch. That one finds the zone. 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
2-1.
And he deals. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Put a very nice swing on that pitch right there. Got one to drive and just kept it fair down that right field line and into the corner. And it's almost impossible to track those down as an outfielder.
So now the DH spot, Garrett Mitchell. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Late on that fastball.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one is upstairs. That to right. Haniger has a beat on it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson.
So up next, Jackson Chourio. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Oh, 0-2 now. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Adames takes his lead at third with one away. And now it's even up. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Got him swinging. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. He popped out his first time. Fastball for a strike. Runner at third, 2 away. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. We've played 4. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back here at American Family Field. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. The pitch. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Mariners, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Going to count 1 and 2. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The Mariners hitless so far in the game. Good eye right there. And a good eye there. One down, base is empty. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Luke Raley. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Mariners are down in order. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Castillo back to work. Up the middle, Crawford fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. Yelich in his 11th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Chop to third. Rojas throws to first in time. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The catcher, William.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, William Contreras. That's inside. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Good eye in that spot. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pitch count's getting up there now, and not saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
Fraley in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Goes down looking. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. We go to the top half of inning number 6. And now for Seattle, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. That's in there, and that is strike 1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the right-hander deals. That just misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down.
Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. And that one just missed off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
The wind to the pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Crawford in the box now. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 now. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. It's the Brewers 1 and the Mariners nothing. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Carlos Vargas preparing to come on if needed. Voth getting loose as well. Hard hit to 3rd. On to France, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willie Adames. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that one fouled off. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And the next pitch is way outside. And down on strikes he goes. 2 out.
Now, a little bit of a questionable call on that fastball right there. It appeared to miss off the outside just a little bit, according to the electronic strike zone. But that's the type of location where you kind of have to understand that it's close enough to where you don't want to put the fate of your bat in the hands of the umpire. He did, and he got burned.
Mitchell stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. A little bit high, and the count even 1-1.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Not even close there, and it's 2-2. That one hammered center field. Rodriguez drop step going back and gone. And they add to the lead. It's 2-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch.
1-2.
And that one upstairs.
Just not taking the bait right there, but a good pitch with 2 strikes.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. And it's 2-0. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
That's towards center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
When you look at the ability to save runs defensively, but then also put runs up on the scoreboard, That's the kind of player that every championship team needs to have.
Jorge Polanco, the next to hit.
Right through there for a strike.
That one's upstairs, ball one. And it's 1-1.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
That's down and in. A slider missed. The M's yet to pick up a hit here. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a line drive, and that's going to end a no-hitter. It's a base hit. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show, and now we'll see what's left for him. One down. Mitch Garver digs in now. And there's a strike.
No ball. One strike.
High fly ball down the left field line. Yelich on a dead sprint, racing back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. First pitch, not close. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joel Payamps up and loosening in the pen. Uribe also throwing. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that's the third out. Another inning in the books, but not before they put a hit on the board and erase the no-no. It's the Brewers 2 and the Mariners nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Carlos Vargas.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Way inside.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
The 1-2. Got him looking. One gone here.
Really nice pitch right there. He dotted that fastball on the inside and just froze him for the backwards K. Even if he swings, so tough to do anything with the pitch in that location and that velocity. You almost have to be looking hard in with 2 strikes to handle it. And who does that?
Andrew Monasterio getting ready to hit. That's a strike.
0-1.
Right-hander kick steals.
No, that's low.
Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Slider misses outside. Wouldn't chase that time.
3-1.
And a 3-1 on the way. Headed down the line. Raley on the run towards the line. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 2 away.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
Now it's Christian Yelich. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one pushed foul. And a pitch. Stays alive. 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nobody left for Milwaukee as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back for the top of the 8th. And now for Seattle, Ty France. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Now fly ball to right center. Sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting,
Luke Raley now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That does it for Freddie Peralta, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break. So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Obi Milner. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Milner.
Base is empty, 1 away. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. And downstairs. And that is in for a strike. 1 and 2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2 and 2.
flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
The 2-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Going. Gone. They go back to back and they tie it up. It's 2-2. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Josh Rojas up next for the Mariners. Ball one low. One down, base is empty and fouled off. The lefty ready and a 1-1. Swing and a miss. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Elvis Peguero appears to be getting loose. Clark also getting ready. Still only one out here in the inning. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Outside. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
2-0.
Two down, nobody on. Late swing, foul to the left. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ground ball, left side. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Ready for the bottom of the 8th at the plate. William Contreras. Vargas back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Makes the catch for the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Now it's the right fielder, Sal Frelick. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hard ground ball for a base stop.
Well, he's been having a hard time just putting the ball in play in this one, so that should help soften the blow. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. 1 for 3. Over to first, and he's safe.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Line to right, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Back-to-back singles showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Making a move at first. Here's the Brewers pinch runner, Owen Miller. So digging in, Willie Adames. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To Crawford for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. Now into the game, Owen Miller. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Miller.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Elvis Peguero.
Elvis Peguero.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Rodriguez.
The pitch. And that's outside. Righty delivers. Right side, hard hit. Miller takes it himself. They keep a big threat off the bases. Huge in a tie game like this. One out.
Second baseman.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Action in the pen down there. Bryce Wilson, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. And that one fouled off. Right-handed reliever. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Mitch Garver. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Strike on the inside corner. Kicks and deals. Late on that fastball.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, in the box, he's seen that movie before. It wasn't a good movie either. He knew how it was going to end right from the beginning.
And that one fouled off. Two outs. In the air, left side. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Mariners leave 1, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, Garrett Mitchell.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
This one popped up, and that's foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Movement in the bullpen. Andres Munoz, the closer of the staff, is throwing. The wind of the pitch. Got him. Now one away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Jackson Chourio will hit next. And takes low for ball 1.
No strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Out to short, Crawford. Slings it across, and a couple of quick outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at American Family Field. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
The pitch. And fouled off. And the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. Line drive and a base hit. Frelick hustles to get it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite him?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Substitution now at first base. On the pinch run for Seattle, Dylan Moore. Now it's going to be Luke Raley. First offering, and it just misses.